When they say men are from Mars and women are from Venus, you probably couldn't find a more realistic statement. And don't let it twist. It's okay that men and women are different. It's better if we go back to common sense. There is some dangerous agenda today that wants men castrated and women pretend they don't need it. Man spreads too fast. What is the result of all this? Look around and you will find the answer. In fact, women have jobs, have bank accounts, and in some places have more privileges than men. And I mean rights. This last point is indeed very instructive. What causes many men to be cautious? Double standards are crazy. So if someone was picky when picking a car, they applaud it. But when a man wants a woman without numbers and emotional baggage, he is seen as an intolerant oppressor. Also, think about those who say that when we live in an era of inclusion and diversity, it's unfair for men to view tall girls as non-feminine material. So you might be thinking, why am I a bad or unfair person because I am so demanding of others? In addition, I work hard to improve in all aspects. Do you think I should accept anything or anyone? Impossible. One of the many problems with today's way of thinking is that women are free to sleep around and do whatever they want and still face almost no consequences. In nearly every divorce, the man pays a substantial portion of his monthly income, at least forfeiting his assets. Also, consider how difficult it would be for a man not to see your offspring as often as you'd like. In today's video, guys, you're going to dig into the dangers of marriage, why men are increasingly avoiding it, and in some cases go to a place where men are respected and women are more valued than opportunistic resource vampires' family place. Stay tuned because I'm sure you'll enjoy this. Embrace your manhood. Marriage juice is not worth the man's stress. It is true that a woman is not encouraged to be a good housewife or just a faithful chick. Even if she cheated, she could file for divorce and take away most of her ex's property, even her children. She will probably complain that she has no time now and needs to take care of the children alone. But let's forget for a moment their selfish and childish mentality. Of course, not all women are liars, cheaters, and opportunists, but the rules of the game are very simple. If someone told you that walking through a cage full of hungry lions would satisfy you, would you do it? Probably not. There may be a less risky, non-lethal way to get gratification. Still, this simple analogy perfectly describes the psychological process that many men go through. Why would I want to invite someone to help me achieve this when I can do it without relying on anyone? Yes, let's face it, men are more independent and lonely than women. A person with a shared life can manage perfection alone. Sometimes he feels so good that he wants to keep his inner peace at all costs. There are men who move fast here and there and still remain composed thanks to a rock-solid frame. But I always advise you not to engage in connection culture. The desire to spread your seed is indeed natural, and men are inherently polygamous. However, it's not ethical to go around just to brag about how hot this or that woman is or what skills she has. What does this have to do with marriage? Well, quite a lot. This culture, or rather degradation, has turned men into cat hunters and women into intolerably unfeminine material. The more guys a girl has bumped into, the less likely she is to bond with you and the less likely you are to have a successful relationship with her. Some women have the audacity to tell any man that she has a lot of connections, including club managers and other male friends. Someone who hears all this data probably tolerates it because he wants to bang, but deep down he's disgusted. Why? Because if a girl has a lot of connections, chances are she's dating an ex or other guy. So a man feels like he's fighting for a woman who could be run over by a lot of men. Of course he could fantasize about her, but he didn't wish he could marry her. He's thinking of other pleasant things, at least for now. In the old days, society could be unkind to women and virginity was held in high regard. Still, to this day, female promiscuity is frowned upon in many parts of the world, and men may advise each other not to marry a girl with a particular past. Some women are so comfortable with 3 or 4 rollers that they openly say they love to suck. Well, you can guess. While some men try to woo such a woman, others are single-handedly fighting the fall, and still others are looking abroad for better options. Dating and marriage in the modern West have become so unbearable that men are contemplating how to get over it. And by difficulty I mean concerns that go beyond women-centered laws. I mean mostly the mindset of most modern women. Women got jobs, cars, houses and all the stuff a man could get, but now they want something different. Disclaimer: if a woman wants to feel safe on the street, I totally understand her. She is absolutely right. It's interesting that there are countries that have no security issues and decency and common sense about degradation prevail at all levels. Let it sink in. Some men dream of not sleeping with many girls, but marrying a woman who is kind, loyal, and will take care of the children. However, such women are hard to find these days. You can easily find female rap songs about not cooking, being unclean, and sucking cock. Yes, Cardi B is one of them. And don't let it twist. Many men, especially rappers, are to blame for objectifying women and bragging about how much they have sex on a regular basis. Watching a music video might make you roll your eyes because it's always the same. Additionally, women are free to choose to participate in recordings, essentially using their bodies for validation. When women prefer approval over a relationship with a man who cares about them, you know the world is headed in the wrong direction. While many women would like to believe that their bed skills help them land men, men are not impressed when it comes to long-term partners. If she is fertile and not in relationships with other men, she is a better prospect. If she doesn't have daddy issues and is feminine, then you pretty much hit the lottery. Of course, there are several qualities you have to consider in order to marry a woman, but you get the idea. Since it is difficult to find a woman who does it all, men prefer to be single and independent. If you decide to do this, I applaud you and encourage you to make the most of it. Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you all the best. Now it is your turn. What do you think? What do you think are the red flags of the modern woman? Did you go alone too? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching. If you find this video valuable, hit the like and subscribe buttons, hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads. Leave a comment and share. See you in the next video, guys. Until next time.